Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the Tilted Teen podcast, where our topic this week is Battle Royale games. Also, in advance, I'd like to apologize for the lack of stream last week. There were some complications, but we'll be back and better than ever this week. And our topic, as I said, is Battle Royale games and why all the hype surrounding them. So, actually, 5 minutes before I was supposed to be, in the call, I just got done playing Fortnite, so there's my stance on the whole thing. So it's not broken, Acacia. Dang it. Oh, Acacia saying podcast.
And considering you're joining a Fortnite esports league.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. There's my stance. But in my opinion, there's so much hype on this overwater genre that, it's taking a toll, for the positive or negative, on the whole gaming industry. And I would like to argue that if it's a good industry, a good effect on the industry or a bad effect, it's both, in my opinion. And I'm gonna ask you guys for your opinions on Battle Royale games and their effect on, gaming as a whole. But before that, I'm gonna...
You know what the real best...
Oh, go ahead.
You know what the best Battle Royale game is?
What?
Minecraft Hunger Games.
Yes.
I'd have to say that it's
Now
Roblox Battle Royale.
No, that was the best Minecraft Hunger Games when it was actually cool.
No, I used to love it, even though it was complete trash. But we're already getting off topic, and we haven't even been streaming for a minute. But
well, why not?
Go ahead.
Why not bring up even Fortnite, the biggest one out there right now?
Yeah.
Ew.
They're so different. PUBG and Fortnite are not completely different. They have different aspects, which makes them different games. I used to be, on the side of PUBG, and I was like, oh yeah, Fortnite is complete trash, and PUBG is the best. I don't think they can be compared. PUBG doesn't have building, Fortnite does, and Fortnite, you die, I don't know, you get turned into Swiss cheese in 3 shots, and it's ridiculous. But both have their pros and cons, and you can pick up attachments for your weapons in PUBG, and in Fortnite you can't. You're just given, your basic assault rifles, shotguns, SMGs, that kind of thing. But in PUBG you can customize, mix and match everything. And that's what I really like about PUBG and Fortnite. I really like the building. And that's what I'm good at. I found that I'm good at Fortnite, and it's just like, I don't know, it's something that I can invest my time into. I usually just play it with my friends, but then I realized, hey, I'm actually good at this. So I invested more time, and then look where I am now, going into a league. So there's that, and it's opened up so many opportunities for me. And not the genre in general, just, me putting in practice and everything. Those are the few types of games that actually require practice, at least for me, because they're so difficult and they're so random and spontaneous. And it's just like, people want to be good, but what they don't get is that they actually have to practice. And hold on, I'm getting messages about the royal wedding. I don't care. But that's my opinion on it, and someone else can take the mic for now.
I think that Fortnite is the big gay. I'm joking. It's a really awkward position for me because I haven't played either, and I don't think I've ever really played any Battle Royale games. But as an outsider looking in, which I feel most people are in terms of like the general public, I really don't care that much either way on it. Yeah, it's cool. I love it. I mean, I kind of like Fortnite better just because I hopped on the bandwagon. I mean, there are a few points that I like better about it. I like that it doesn't have to stick so so religiously to realism as PUBG does. But that it can just kind of like do its own thing, kind of exaggerate stuff. Like the storm, the storm isn't really realistic in terms of a real life thing. The weapons are totally made up. The skins, as in PUBG, they have to stick to realism so hard. It kind of takes from the game, doesn't make it as fun.
Yeah, I completely agree. And that cartoony aspect that really drew me in, because there aren't many games, shooter games like that, and it's a unique art style, and it's very it's nice to look at. Even in Save the World, I'd argue that it's even more nice to look at there because you have the time to do so, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking
and it just creates a less stressful environment as well. Like if you play like Call of Duty and you're getting all serious, you have all these fucking weapons that are so realistic, you're sneaking around corners and shit, and you're killing people, and you're all getting all stressed out. It's because it's so realistic. Yeah. But if you're playing a cartoony game with all these fake weapons and all these fake skins that aren't real, it makes it less stressful and more enjoyable, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. In Saints Row, not a battle royale game, but there's a weapon that is a giant dildo sword.
Are you serious?
And that makes the game much
the
destroyer. The anal ripper.
Oh god!
But just to bring up that idea, just to think of it.
Oh no!
I've played both. I've played Fortnite. I've done time with it, and PUBG. And I will back up PUBG faster than I'll back up Fortnite, just because of the aspects of it being a little bit more realistic. Although to say Fortnite's a bigger game, it's a bigger platform. It has, last time I checked, between 40 and 80 million at a time online playing the game. Mm-hmm. And yet the building ratio in Fortnite's nice, but being able to just customize anything, having that flow in PUBG, people appreciate it more. But like you're saying, cartoony games, you're comparing it to Battlefield or to Battlefront or even Call of Duty. Any of those, they're all realistic. So I think you're right in saying the cartoony aspect of it draws more people in, and you see that. You see people going to it.
Yeah, and the part about I can't even find the words for it. The part I enjoy about Fortnite as opposed to PUBG. PUBG is a fine game. I'm not gonna say, PUBG's terrible. I love Fortnite. I'm not gonna be that 12-year-old kid who does that. But Fortnite, I can get done with 3 or 4 games in an hour, as opposed to PUBG, and I might be able to get a game and a half in if I'm lucky. And considering I lived that long too, depends on that. I was in a PUBG match that lasted like 15 seconds the other day, and it was just so ridiculous. But Fortnite, you land, you drop so quickly if you choose to, and you pick up guns, and you can get a kill, a kill or 3 in like 20 seconds, maybe even like, I don't know, if you're lucky, if you get like a lucky grenade shot, you can get like 4 kills. Not bragging or anything, but it's just like, it's something, fast-paced that I don't like fast-paced games, but something about Fortnite being fast-paced really appeals to me. And you communicate with your team. I usually play with a team because I like talking and having fun with people and riding rockets into the deadly storm. It's that aspect. It really feels like when we were kids, we used to come over to each other's houses and be like, oh yeah, it's my turn. We play like co-op games and you just like beat each other up or something. But on Fortnite, it's just like, I don't know, it's something similar where you're just shooting rockets at each other and see if you can hop on one, I don't know, go flying into the sky, or just throwing a boogie bomb and watching and seeing another person's reaction. It's just like, I don't know, it's so familiar, and yet I've never done anything like that in a game. And that's what I enjoy about it.
Fortnite is a free-to-play game, and it's free-to-play, so you can buy things.
Oh yeah,
that so much for Fortnite, and a bunch of other games, excluding Team Fortress 2 because of Gabe Newell. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you bring that up, but look at Overwatch too. It was a free-to-play game, but it died off pretty quick.
Overwatch wasn't a free-to-play game.
Yeah, Overwatch was always it's made by Blizzard, which is a huge company, and Overwatch is still really popular.
Well, it's become way less popular, and
No, the initial hype of the game is lost. Fortnite still is in its initial hype phase, and after
outside, hang on one second. Outside is just like golden right now.
Oh yeah.
No, it's pretty hated on right now.
No, I said outside my house, it's like golden.
It's pretty cool.
What the heck?
Golden shower.
Gold Scar? Okay, so the thing about Fortnite and the thing about Epic Games, I really like the company. I don't care what game the company's so involved for it being such a large game with so many people working on Fortnite. They're just so involved. Like, people made a joke like, haha, guess what Fortnite sounds like? Fork knife. And the people at Epic Games put a food truck in the game that says fork knife, and just like last week, and they said, hey, they should make the orange shirt kid win the boogie down contest. And guess what? He's in that dances in the game now. It's pretty crazy. And
excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dolan Dark made his fan base use hashtag orange justice for orange shirt kid, and they spammed it at the game company, and so they thought like the whole community was angry.
And they named the
orange shirt kid.
They named the dance Orange Justice too.
Orange shirt kid copied Roy Purdy.
The dance is different enough. Chill out, Oxens. But
realize Orange Shirt Kid originally got.
That's an entirely different topic. We'll do that next week. Why Orange Shirt Kid copied Roy Purdy?
The Orange Shirt Kid originally got 23rd place in the challenge. Roy Purdy got 9th.
Well, the people who won, they were like mega faggots in their dance studio and everything, like tryharding and everything, and. Yeah, they're not in the game because the community didn't want no tryhards in a dance studio. You know, like, oh yes, let's get sweaty in here, boys. No, kill yourself.
Roy Purdy was just, I don't know. He just went out and like on the street and just did his dance with his glasses and stuff on. That's it.
Yeah.
And he got 9th.
They actually put a few different dances from the Boogie Down contest, like the squat, Russian squat dance, otherwise known as the squat kick in Fortnite. It's basically like the Slav squat, and it's in Fortnite. Even though it didn't win, people still wanted it, and they put it in the game because Epic Games is genuinely a good company, at least on the surface. I'm not sure what goes on inside the company, but from the way they've been from the way they've been interacting with the community and just speaking out and, accepting these suggestions, they seem like a genuinely good company that listens to their audience. And that is something that, the gaming industry needs. We have EA doing these loot boxes and everything, and, makes everyone want to
and Overwatch too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Overwatch does loot boxes.
Like the randomized loot boxes?
Yeah, it's like a really small chance of getting it legendary.
See, I hate it when games do that. That's a different topic. But
go
ahead.
To kind of go out of the category of battle royale games, one company a lot of people don't really pay attention to that really listens to their audience is Mojang. Like, seriously, they listen to their audience.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, the guy who made horses for the Mo Creatures mod, they, asked him to use that model for horses, and the guy's name, the modder's name, is in Mojang's credits at the end of the game. It's quote the end of the game, even though there is no end, but well, technically there's an end.
And I think a lot of
actually
I think a lot of the reasons why Mojang is so successful and a lot of these other companies aren't is because they're willing to listen to the audience.
Absolutely.
And they support modding. They don't there's no real game-wide moderation thing. Like if you look at GTA 5, if you have mods on, they'll fucking ban you from the game.
Yeah.
Like Minecraft, you can't be banned from the entire game for swearing. It's very open and free, and they enforce what?
Rockstar hosts all of the servers for Grand Theft Auto 5.
So what?
It's basically all the same servers. It's hosted by Rockstar. And
yeah, what's
Steam,
your point?
Individual server owners can ban you for hacking if they want to, but the individual server owner is Rockstar.
But I think, I'm trying to think of, oh crap. Yeah, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, blah blah blah. Bethesda is the company that produces those games, and they tried to release paid mods that people make, and they sell them, and people gave them so much backlash because Skyrim is so moddable, and just it's sort of like Minecraft in the sense that it's free. You can do whatever you want within reason. You can't I was about to say you can't build a house, but you can do that too. You can't I was about to say you can't summon animals, but you can do that too. I'll come back to that, but there's just so much you can do with these mods and in the vanilla game in general. And then when Bethesda tried to release paid mods, the whole community went back against it. That's actually where the "You Reposted in the Wrong Neighborhood" song came from a video that was parodying paid mods on Skyrim using Skyrim character models, and that's where we got one of our golden memes. So then they never did paid mods ever again. When they released Fallout 4, they're like, oh no, I bet they're gonna release paid mods, but lo and behold, we don't have paid mods in Fallout 4 or Doom, or Doom made
what?
Bethesda made Doom and something else that came out.
Yes, they do have paid mods in Fallout 4.
Well, those are Creation Club mods. That's a different. Those are company-made mods.
That's people making mods for Bethesda, like people who mod.
It's the literal Creation Club. You have 5 mods to choose from, and none of them are really good, and they're usually just cosmetic.
No, they're made by people who basically are third party.
But they are on the title screen. It's like a title screen. It's called the Creation Club, and if you're a Creation Club subscriber, you get those mods and everything. I wouldn't really call them mods. I just call them mini DLCs. That's what they're marketing them as. But also Skyrim has a Creation Club, but nobody goes in there because it's complete garbage. There's a literal crab that is wearing armor that can be your pet. It is so garbage. And I was fighting a vampire one time. This is going off on a tangent, but I was fighting off a vampire, and I just was curious as to see what my crab could do, because then I had him as a companion. But he did a sliver of health, and then the vampire turned around and blasted a drain life spell at him, and he was out of the battle. He was just sitting there cowering in fear while I had to beat off the vampire with an axe. And it was just I'm disappointed with the Creation Club mods. Some of them are nice. They're lore friendly, I guess, and it gives you that, since it's really on console that you use these Creation Club mods, because it actually adds in out of game resources to the game, because the deal is with PS4 and I think Xbox, correct me if I'm wrong if you know this, but you can't use out-of-game resources to create mods for the PS4 and Xbox One, and that's frustrating. But there are some good mods that can make you giant. You can I don't know, throw little children across the land. That's what I do in my spare time. But the game is it's a sense of freedom as a whole, and that's how did we get from Fortnite to Skyrim?
Off topic.
Okay, speaking of Fortnite, the weird 50-50 squad thing.
Yes. My favorite game mode. Alright, go ahead.
You don't really get less than, like, 3 or 4 kills, honestly.
Oh, you're bad. I'm sorry. But, if you really have to get into the fray, because by the time you usually get into the circle, there's usually like 20 to 30 people left on each team, as opposed to 50, as the name implies, 50v50. 50 teams, and it says, massive forts in the description of 50v50. Yes, we do get massive forts, but not how it is, portrayed in the advertisement for 50v50. It's 2 teams of 50 literally building a huge castle against each other. And, you do get that, but in 50v50, that is where Fortnite's true freedom comes out. Like, one time I made a little campfire for these random people I'd never met, and I actually genuinely cared about them for a second, and then the game ended and I never knew their username, which was pretty weird. It was a noob skin, and he barely knew how to play because he was shooting at somebody from across the map with a pistol, and he didn't make a single shot, but he got downed, long story short, and I picked him up, gave him a med kit, God's plan, and I sent him on his way, and then he came back. I was like, yo, this is gonna be cool. And then this other guy comes up, experienced player and everything, getting kills left and right, sometimes even stealing my kills, and it was infuriating. But we became, quote, friends, even though I never knew his username or what he looked like or what he sounded like or anything about him other than his Fortnite skin. We had a little group of 3, and it was like 3 people left on the enemy team and 30 people left on our team, and so we all got together, and I got sniped in the head by one of the last 3 people, and then the literal noob built a fort. It takes him, not exaggerating, it takes him 15 seconds to build 3 walls, but then he builds those 3 walls, and he picks me up and drops me the med kit. I never saw him use the med kit I gave him, so I assume it was mine. I don't think he knew how to use it. But, it was like a sense of camaraderie, even though we'd never seen each other or, heard each other or anything. And it was really cool. We ended up winning the game, and I did the default noob dance with him, although I have a bunch of other dances. And it's just a fun...
Sounds like something I would... He sounds like me.
Oh, I'll have to take you under my wing sometime. But, anyway... It's just that sense of, knowing people without even knowing them. That's what really draws me in, alongside the cartoony aspect. I don't think you could really do that in any other games. Minecraft and, Fortnite have these, designs that are so unique and different. And, it feels more friendly. Although in Fortnite you're shooting at each other. You're shooting, I don't know, a pink mascot bear that is trying to slaughter you with a pickaxe. And in Minecraft, you're trying to survive, like literally beating off zombies and skeletons. But both of them feel friendly and inviting. Although sometimes we do get snuck up on by creepers, and the game just feels absolutely horrifying at times. But it's just that. The sense of knowing somebody or someone without, ever hearing them. It's something like that. There's no sense of communication in Fortnite unless you have your mic on or something. And a lot of people don't use mics. And I'm talking a lot. But there's just so much to talk about with me in particular about, meeting people in Fortnite and, becoming, quote, friends with them. And it's really something I enjoy, because it makes me feel like I actually have friends. Sad face, but it's I'm out of gas. Someone take it.
I see what you're getting at too, and I have to agree with you because take me out if this is off topic, but any other game, but usually COD for me. All of my scores are rescuer kills, or it's me jumping in front of some guys and get grenaded. Because I had this noob and he had his mic on. He was like, I don't know how to play. I said, I had some stuff on some mods. And I said, there's a landmine right there. He said, what? And I jump in front of him and I die. He lives. He was like, thank you. I was like, yeah, I'll respawn in 2 seconds. but I know what you're talking about because there's that little sense of you did something for somebody you didn't have to do. Like, it's not in the game rule saying you must jump on that grenade to save that man's face from destruction. Like, really,
I know.
It's the unwritten rules.
Yeah, and can I just say something? Noob skins in Fortnite they're cuter than puppies, man. Cuter than puppies and kittens combined. They're running around with their blueprints out, trying to build and everything. But at the end of the day, you know... I'm actually getting genuinely sad because of this. You know you have to kill them. It's a part of the game. But they're running
Again, it sounds like me.
They're running around with their blueprints out, building walls, and running into said walls. And they...
Yep. I can confirm that is what us noobs do.
Actually, I got to tell a story now that just came into my mind. We were doing a local play. I'm pretty sure we all know who Swagster is.
Yeah.
I was playing with him and a friend of mine. We were all doing just local to get better at the game. Somebody was camped out. Our friend was camped out with a sniper. He was gonna take me out, and here I was gonna noob tube Mr. Swagster, who had no idea how to play the game. This guy jumped. Did not take the shot at me and jumped in front of this missile. I shot at him and took it right in the gut. And didn't even care as long as he was able to do that.
I just literally had to run into the other room because... Oh no, the drama alert intro is playing on my computer again.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know!
Alright. See... Although I can actually get some... If I get a suppressed pistol, I can actually snipe pretty decently.
Most underrated gun in the game. Gun variety. The pistol. It's crazy. But...
Yes, overpowered.
Suppressed pistol is amazing.
Yeah. I mean...
To talk about...
Go ahead. I don't know what I was about to say anyway.
Just talking about pistols going from game to game, it's usually a pretty steady thing with the pistol being the number one thing that you want. Look at Halo or Destiny.
I'm texting. Okay. Apparently I got butt dialed in the middle of the stream, so... Oh crap, I had something really, really good to say. And then I forgot. You know, Fortnite gets... there's a sense of playing with people you don't know and, you know, knowing them, quote, knowing them, at the same time. And then there's also the other side where you know everyone in your squad, you know, 3 of your close real-life friends, or, I don't know, close online friends, you know, because those exist. Not even memeing right now. But, you know, I think the connection is tighter when you play with your friends because you're laughing and having a good time. And then even when you die, it's just like, you know, it's just a game at the end of the day. And everyone realizes that unless you have that one friend who's like, oh man, you guys suck, we died. And then, is that person really your friend if they're calling you trash at Fortnite? No, because Fortnite is life. But there are also people, you know, they're martyrs for PUBG and martyrs for Fortnite. And those people are like, oh yes, I will die for Fortnite before I play PUBG, or vice versa. And they're literally 2 different games. I don't care which one you like, I don't care which one you play. I stand on the side of Fortnite, but I will play PUBG if my friends are playing PUBG, and I'll play Fortnite if my friends are playing Fortnite. I'll play Roblox Battle Royale if my friends are playing Roblox Battle Royale. But I've actually done that once, and it was just awful. You just respawn, and you just keep shooting each other. But, you know, it's just... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to describe this. There's really no other game I can think of besides Minecraft and maybe some other, you know, sandbox games where you can, you know, sit and talk with your friends and just have a good time, you know, and literally have downtime just to, I don't know, talk about random stuff. Like the other day we were playing Fortnite while also playing Smash or Pass, and it was the most fun I've ever had. And it's just, you know, I hate using this word over and over. I'm not going to use it over and over. So it's the sense of companionship with your friends, and you know, it's such a popular game. Who doesn't have it? It's everywhere. So it's just that brings people together, that people enjoy the game. You know, I typically only play with real life friends, or maybe if I'm, you know, feeling like I need to feeling like I'm bored or something, I'll play with online friends, which doesn't happen very often because hardly any of you guys play Fortnite. Sad face. But you know, there's just...
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't have anything else to say anyway.
No, sorry. I just came back. The storm here is getting worse with my Wi-Fi went out.
Get to the circle.
But yes. I will get to the circle. I will grab all my guns. I will build my fort. I promise I'll use my pickaxe that is enormous.
Oh no, Bodhi.
What is it?
I was just I'm one of the people who checks patch notes because
Yeah, me too.
And it says for the new thing, the damage traps can no longer one-shot people.
Yeah, 75 damage. Oof. So it's basically...
Damage traps, they one-shot people.
It's basically...
I remember one time I killed a whole squad with a damage trap.
Oh, I killed half a squad with a damage trap, and then my teammates finished them off, finished the other guys off, and then
well,
I ended up living.
The way it happened was... Because I put a damage trap in front of the entrance, like, at the entrance of this house. First member of the squad walked in and got hit by it, so he went down. And then the second member walked in a little later to try and revive him, but then he got hit by it too.
Oh, yeah.
A third member walked in, tried to get them, got hit. And then fourth member, I was able to, like, scare him into it.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's the most satisfying type of kill. There was this one guy gunning me down with a pump shotgun. I was in, what was it, Salty Springs? Basically, if you're not familiar, it's just basically a residential area on the map. And so this guy started gunning me down. I'm like, crap, I don't have a gun. So I just placed a damage trap, and then he didn't down me. I ran in to the bedroom where I placed the damage trap. I closed the door, and then I like hid behind a cabinet or something. And he runs in. He shoots me another time. I'm on 2 health, and he just gets one shot, and he starts crawling out. And then I just... No, he didn't get one shot. No, I'm so wrong. Okay, so he gets hit, and he's like on 25 health, I think. So I run at him with my pickaxe, you know. I go, oh my, mu shindayu. I hit him 3 times, and I took his gun, and it was like a silenced SMG or something. It was complete garbage. But then a John Wick comes in. Even if you don't play Fortnite, you're aware of the John Wick memes, you know. John Wick is, you know, gonna kill you, you know. And so I'm like, oh shoot. And so he starts shooting at me through the window. He downs me. I crawl back in the bedroom, and he comes in. And he just gets speared and one shot. And then my team finishes off the last 2 guys of their squad, and then they come and heal me. It was great. I didn't even know these people. You know, I didn't have a mic, and they didn't have a mic, so they were just, you know, there and silent. It was like silent friendship. And you know, if you ever watched...
Okay then, we're essentially down to 3 people right now because Kippy said he'd be right back. Ponch can't talk because the Wi-Fi is messing up with his mic. And Dofi left. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I'm eating chicken nuggets for
So
breakfast.
4 people.
Chicken nuggets for breakfast. Acacia says the stream is broken, but no, I'm watching it right now. So, yeah. So... Whoa.
You know what really can? You know what the real cancer of the community is?
What?
The people posting their Fortnite wins on Instagram.
Oh, don't even get me started. Like if
No,
you
it's
can't-
Snapchat.
If you
Snapchat,
can't,
oh,
if
yeah.
you can't get a win a day, you're trash. I'm sorry. Wait, no, you're not trash. You're just kind of average, not bragging or anything. But yeah, I'm bragging. But oh, hold up, I forgot to plug my stream. Our stream, not my stream. But hold on, how long have we been going? Let me check. We've been going for 40 minutes. Give us like another 50, and you know, being crap. Is it just? It's just. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But you know, it really does take practice, and it's just like I don't know. You don't have to practice. It's something you have to learn as you go. But it's just I don't know. It's a sense of getting good at something, like growing your skill. And everything.
Also,
Just your mom gay.
Oof.
what was it? Okay, never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Self-text.
I just plastered the thing in. Where did I post that? Where did I post that link?
Oof.
Where
It's
did
in general.
No, I posted it in recording and streaming too.
I saw you posted it in Mind Twist's Discord.
Did I?
Yeah, once you did. Not now.
Oh, I'll do it now. You know his general thing, his general category is called general bullshit. But hold on one second.
Oof.
But back to the martyrs for PUBG and Fortnite. I can't go on Instagram without seeing PUBG or Fortnite, comment your favorite, and I'm just like, haha, Fortnite, And then people are like, oh my gosh, how could you do this? You're a disgrace. Oh my goodness, I hope you die in a car crash. And I'm just like, okay. But joke's on you. There are no cars in Fortnite. Dab. So I should actually use that one time. I should say there are no cars in Fortnite. Haha. Joke's on you. But then they'll be like, oh, that's why PUBG's better. Oh, it has cars. I don't care what game you play, just as long as you enjoy it. And
Okay. Also, what do you rate the saving the world part of Fortnite? Is it worth it?
I enjoy it, but I can see how other people wouldn't. It is. It gets to a point where it is grindy, and I bought it back on the first day of public release. Public early access, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. And I got the premium pack, and I'm considered a founder of Fortnite, just by buying Save the World and the premium package and everything. But it is fun. Here are the pros and cons. The pros, you can. It's basically you have more downtime. It really brings out the building aspect of the game, and if you like, I don't know, if you like Minecraft and you like Team Fortress 2, and if you like, I don't know, tower defense games, chances are you're going to like it. But you do have to invest time into Save the World, and you do get free V-Bucks by doing missions and everything, as opposed to buying V-Bucks, where there's no way to earn V-Bucks in Battle Royale. But they really stopped updating Save the World as much because of the popularity of Battle Royale, which is disheartening because both game modes are fun, and Save the World is the actual Fortnite game. But I can see how people wouldn't like it, and I see how other people, including me, would really, really enjoy it. and it's just it is kind of sad to see that they're not really putting as much effort into Save the World as much. But I would give it, I don't know, I'll be IGN, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 for, you know, entertainment, and I'll give it a 9 for it's really good. I'll give it a 9 for, you know, how it was pitched and how it was you know, shown to the public at initial launch. You know, they had an idea of releasing worlds, you know, where you could just build and have fun, which would have been really, really nice. I would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
But then they just gave you your, like, Storm Shield, where you have a limited amount of resources and a limited amount of build space, and then your, you know, Storm Shield gets attacked by, you know, the husks, aka zombies, and they destroy your stuff, which isn't nearly as fun because your stuff is getting destroyed. But overall, it is a fun game mode, and I would suggest it to people who like those type of games. But it is a different game. It doesn't really fit any genre besides a third-person shooter. There's no, you know, big genre that it fits in. Maybe besides a shooter, but
yeah, because
it's just so different.
I'm considering getting it, so it's multiplayer. That's multiplayer as well, correct?
Yes, it's like if you're solo, you're probably gonna die.
Okay.
Stop playing the drama alert intro.
Because yeah, I'm actually considering getting Save the World, so
it's fun. So if you enjoy that,
if I do, I'm gonna get. If I do, I'm gonna get the $60 one.
Yeah, that's the one I got. And if you win a Fortnite match, you get the Founder's umbrella. That's what I rock because it proves I'm a rich boy, and that I actually stop playing the drama alert intro. Thank you. Okay. Why do I have that saved on my computer?
Someone just has a button somewhere in your house and is just pressing it whenever you live stream.
Ridiculous. I was trying to
it's just like
it's doing it.
It's like a rewired Staples That Was Easy button.
Yeah.
just
that was
just plays the drum alert intro instead of. Oh boy, that would be amazing. I would use that all the time.
But you know, Save the World is very different, kind of grindy. But if you have the time and you know, it's just an acquired taste. But if you've acquired said taste, I'd say you really enjoy it. But back to the Battle Royale aspect. It doesn't force you to buy anything. The skins are, in my opinion, since I enjoy the art style, the skins are really appealing, and I don't have to play as a randomized noob skin anymore. So, you know, I got a skin that it can be consistent and everything, and I enjoy it. It's bright pink because man against breast cancer, I guess. I don't know, but it doesn't throw these things in your face. The only thing that actually, the only paywall it has is Save the World, which is the full game, which makes sense, even though it's coming out for free this year. I don't know when, but it's fun, and I'm tiring myself by talking so much. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so for some reason, I'm assuming you can still hear me, because I can still hear you. My computer is frozen.
Oof.
So I need to restart. Way back in a bit.
Playing the drama alert intro. Yay! Okay.
So it looks like it's just you and me, Booty.
Booty?
What?
Oh wait, Kippy's here. Kippy, say something. I said Bodie.
Well, you know my opinion on Battle Royale games, so.
Oh.
No, like, explain it for the audience for us, Kippy.
I hate them.
Why? Why do you hate them?
Well, they're just. I don't get the concept of it. It's
drop
like,
out of a bus or plane
there's no
and kill
point.
people. The point is to be the last man standing.
Yeah, be the last one standing, but can't
why?
you just do something else?
Wait, in Save the World, like 80 to I think it's like 98% of the population was killed, and so you're gonna get the last 2% to jump out of a bus and kill each other. Okay, but before I go off on a tangent, I'll let someone else take over. My whole body hurts from work today.
Someone else is in me because I'm the only other person.
Well, it could be, I don't know, whatever.
I think that Battle Royale games are cool.
But, you know, I do invest a lot of time into it now because I'm getting good at it. But, you know, in the downtime I have in my life, it's usually spent playing Fortnite now. And it used to be, you know, on my Discord, you know, making it better and better and better. And I feel like I've, you know, and God said it was good, you know. I'm on the 7th day of the creation. And, you know, I can just sit back and watch it. But, you know, I feel like I need to be more involved. And it really does. The con of, you know, playing addicting games is, you know, it takes a lot of time out of other things. And, you know, I really wish I did have more time. Which I will have time as of Tuesday, because Monday is my last day of grade school. And I could just be done with everything. And
nice.
So I can... I have more time all around. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. But I have 24 hours because sleep is for the weak to do anything I want, and it won't be 24 hours of Fortnite every day, 7 days a week. So, yeah, I'll be back and better than ever, boys. And Fortnite, Fortnite's gonna get boring eventually, right?
Because I hate to shill myself, but I've kind of taken over the Discord lately.
Yeah, all this stuff with TSM and everything, it's kind of crazy. But, it's just like, I don't know. Let me check my email real fast. I'm so tired. But it's not even 9 o'clock. What's going on? But, oh, I have an email. Let's open that up. Oh, no, I don't want free activation, free consultation. Get out of my face. Thank you. But all this stuff with leagues and everything, it is, really draining now that I'm a part of it. And it really has opened so many doors and opportunities for me. Me moving to California and everything. It's just... I'm actually still debating moving to California because California is so freaking weird. Apologies if someone's watching this in the future and they're from California.
It's weird to think that you used to be this big Twitch streamer, and you don't really talk about it much. But audience, he used to be a Twitch streamer for ready for it, Clash Royale, and he had a steady audience of 400 viewers, almost. 300 viewers. Almost every stream on Twitch. He was a legend.
But why did you abandon that?
Because Clash... Okay.
Dude, he was more famous than Fitz live streams.
I'm not going to tell you why I abandoned it. But let's just say my wallet got drained. But it was just so... It was me talking and doing commentary over this... game of, you know, little tiny troops moving across a phone screen over and over and over.
Well, if I crashed to a different game then, like, make it slow and subtle.
Dude,
hey guys, welcome back to another
audience.
Clash Royale live stream. What's going on, everybody? We're watching a battle between X-Master 420 versus Cactus Lord 69. Who will win? Cactus Lord 69 places down a giant. He looks like he's building up for a push, and it's basically like being a sports announcer for a phone game. It was miserable.
But donations, money. Literal money.
I would be happier doing something I enjoy than getting, you know, some little kid's cash from, you know, streaming a phone game. It is.
Speak for yourself.
It's don't get me wrong. It's a fun time waster, but being a professional, you know, I was number 54 in the nation, and I was number 198 in the world for having the highest trophies at one point. And it was just like, I would get home from school, pick up the phone, you know, plug it into my computer, you know, get it up, you know, get it on the screen. All right, guys, today we're doing some epic trophy pushing. And it was just me try-harding for 3 hours.
Honestly, that is somewhat almost similar to me because I'm assuming you know the game Hill Climb Racing.
No, explain.
Oh god, I remember that.
Yeah, I used to play that a lot. I've started playing it somewhat again. A few years ago. I don't remember how many downloads it has, but number 702 in the world.
So
Very proud of
this is
that.
going to be really cringy. But do you guys remember the game Subway Surfers?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I never played it, but I remember it.
So back before I had my Galaxy S7, I used to have my dad's old Galaxy S2 like 3 years ago, and I downloaded Subway Surfers after it was already dead for like a year, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the most fun thing in the world. I'm like, why isn't anyone playing this? And then I realized, oh, everyone's already moved on. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this. So I got really fucking good, and my high score was like in the millions. I think my best was like 3 million at one point.
Jeez.
And I got to like the level 30 part, and like I kept doing missions anyway for the coins and shit. And I would always like place like number 10 in the United States, but like that was when nobody fucking played it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I played when Clash Royale was in its prime, and I don't know how I got to number 54 in the nation and 198 in the world. It's was such a big game. Now, not so much. But it's just, I don't know. I didn't have any time to myself to be who I really wanted to be. I just had to be this voice commentating over these professional matches for a phone game. I'm not sure how many times I have to say it, but it is literally a phone game that people can download for free. Wait, you can download Fortnite for free. Oh no. But it was sitting there for 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours naming off what moves these people are doing, and then occasionally doing matches that I enjoyed for myself and getting up to 5,000 trophies and plus, and it was crazy. And I realized I don't have any time to myself. I'm not doing good in school because of this. I'm not getting time to go to the gym because of this. And it was just every night until from when I got home, from when I went to bed, it was that, just that kind of, steady pace of, getting these streams out, getting everything out. And it was a nightmare now that I really think about it. I had no time for me. And with Fortnite, now that I'm going into Fortnite leagues, it's a fun game and I enjoy it. And I actually, I don't have to commentate what I do. People can watch me and just be like, oh, this guy's good. He's not talking. He must be really focused. I'm just like one pumping people left and right. But I don't have to make them so long. Of 3 to 4 hours of me commentating a phone game. Think about it. Let it really sink in. It was miserable. I hated it. I liked it for 3 days, and I did it for 3 months. And I liked it for the first 2 days, and the very last day I did it because I'm like, I know this is going to be my last one. I really don't want to do this anymore. And then when I got home from school, I, didn't play Clash Royale. I just went up and played single-player Minecraft. And it was really a weight off my shoulders. And you wouldn't even believe how many DMs on Twitter I got. When are you streaming? When are you streaming? When are you streaming? And I was like, I'm not. I literally told someone, I'm giving up. I don't like this anymore. And they're like, oh no, please don't give up. I'm like, I don't like this anymore. Please respect my boundaries. I don't enjoy this life. I'm streaming. I'm commentating. I couldn't be a sports commentator. I couldn't be an esports commentator. It's just so exhausting for talking for 3 hours straight.
You still have the community. You could have like slowly
done
progressed
something
into a
with
different
community.
game.
Oh, please, they're all 12-year-olds.
Money though.
Yeah.
So, after I moved to YouTube, I have a few people that have followed me, but most of them stayed on Twitch. They're like die-hard Twitch fans. And you wouldn't believe. Like, I'll watch who I want on whatever platform. Heck, I'll even watch my favorite streamer, TSM Myth, if he's streaming on Pornhub. I like him that maybe if he's not doing actual porn, maybe he's like streaming Fortnite on Pornhub, I'll watch it. But it's just,
And you're joining TSM.
yes. I keep getting these spam emails and I'm looking at them like frantically for a response. But it's just, I don't know. The community I had, I didn't even like the community. I didn't say, oh, I love you guys so much, because I knew if I said that, it would be a lie. I didn't like any one of them. They were arguing with each other in the chat. They're like, oh, you missed that one play. Oh, please, it's a 3-minute match. How am I... You're going to bombard me for missing one play in such a fast-paced game. And it was... let me flip on my light switch. Someone else can take it from me. I'm getting angry.
Honestly,
Stop
Clash Royale in a way is like it's like Hearthstone. You know the game Hearthstone, right?
Yeah.
It's actually a lot like that. Which I have Hearthstone. I'm absolutely terrible at it, but
Oh yeah, same here.
I don't really know where I was going with that. But
One thing.
this is why I can't do YouTube stuff, because I have no idea what to say like, half the time.
One game that I'm actually really enjoying, and I might take advantage of the small community eventually, is Clash of Clans.
Oh boy,
I know
love some Clash of Clans, man.
I know that's cringy, but I recently I found it like 6 months ago, and I played it like every day, and I genuinely enjoyed it. And then for some reason they released an update, and it just wouldn't fucking start on my phone.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I was this close to fucking factory resetting my phone so I could play Clash of Clans. And I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'll just wait a couple months until they fix it. And I opened it up like 2 weeks ago, and it fucking worked.
Oh, nice.
And then I started playing seriously. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best. I'm like Town Hall 7, and I'm like only like less than halfway through Town Hall 7 in terms of upgrades.
I'm gonna actually re-download it. I'm really re-downloading it now as we speak.
You know your clan still exists, right?
Does it really?
Wacky's still in your clan.
Wow.
Strontium.
See, back when I was like back when Clash of Clans was like the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I found like a ripoff, but it's a good ripoff of it. Boom Beach.
But that's not a ripoff. It's made by the same game, same company.
Oh, I thought it was made by some other company, but
I have like probably like 5 accounts in Clash of Clans.
it's just like a different version of Clash of Clans. But
Oh.
Yeah. And
yeah, I play Clash of Clans. And
but it's
recently
so
I've
much
been
fun.
really
I played that one so much. I had everything maxed out, and oof.
Bodhi, did you ever reach max out everything in Clash of Clans?
No,
What town hall are you?
I'm Town Hall 10. I just need to be Town Hall 11 because I haven't played it in forever. And, I might get back into
I made it to Town Hall 9, but then it just got so grindy I couldn't stand it.
You know what I might
I'm Town Hall 7.
You know what I might do?
How many?
I might apply for TSM Clash Royale and then go back on Twitch and be like, I'm back, boys, and I'm back and better than ever with TSM. And then, I don't know, I might actually enjoy it now that I'm, older and wiser and more patient with these little kids, and I bet the little kids are a little bit older too. And
you should do a new Twitch account and do a couple Clash Royale streams to see if you like it again.
Please change the stream topic to Clash of Clans because I'm fucking bored with Battle Royale.
yes,
We've gone way off from that already.
yeah, go Clash of Clans or something.
Oh my gosh, this stream is a wreck.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Alright, I'm gonna rejoin the clan since you're coming active again.
Yeah. I forgot this clan existed. It's still downloading my.
I left it. I left it because I wanted donations for my clan castle.
Oh yeah, and also Temple Run.
Oh yes, Temple Run 2 was fun.
I was a champion at that game.
Oh yeah.
I could easily get in the millions.
The monkeys used to scare me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Are there any legit ways to get hacked coins? I mean gems?
No, they all are account grabs.
Fuck.
Did you try to get like coins or something?
No, I haven't, but I've been thinking about going to a hacked gem website.
No. Unless you're going on the deep web, I wouldn't try it because they all they're like, send us your username, and then they eventually find a way to get in your Clash account. I've lost at least 2 accounts like that, and it was just so disheartening to see that my base was moved around. I'm like, who's doing this? And it was, I eventually was like, oh yeah, remember that fake coin thing I went to? That's probably it. And some people I just don't get. They take those accounts and they sell them. They sell them to people for up to like $2,000. I considered selling my Clash Royale account for $2,000. That's how much it's worth. I did the math. And
then if you quit Clash Royale, then why didn't you do that?
Why didn't I? I don't know. I thought about coming back to it one day, and hold on, let me go on this thing and check the math again. How to sell Clash.
How much is a Town Hall 7 account worth?
I don't know.
Because I might fucking consider that. Like, is it like legit? People will actually pay you. It's not like a scam.
People will actually pay you.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
How has our society come to the point where you can play a game?
I could just make a business off of that.
How has our society gone to the point where you could play a game, build up your fucking base as an investment, and sell it for fucking $2,000 of real life money? How?
It's ridiculous.
I could just spend like a month or 2 on Clash of Clans building up a base and then just sell it.
Why? I need to actually. I'm looking this up right now.
Okay, I should. That's actually.
Yeah, we should all make a business up now.
Yes.
There's one up for sale.
Oh.
There's one up for sale for $1,000.
What the fuck?
That's a Clash Royale account. There's one up for $2,646.76. I can actually sell this. One up for $1,912.29. $1,792.
The question is, the big question is, do people buy those actually?
Yes.
For $2,000.
Yes. This one has only been up for 3 hours, so I assume all the others have been bought out.
Well then. We should just make a business off of this. Just hire people to make Clash of Clans accounts, like speed run through it.
Yeah, and
then just sell it.
Use our business money to get like more devices so we can make more accounts.
Oh, I might actually
like just literally hire people to speed run through town halls and just get better gold mines and elixir. Don't worry about weapons or anything. Just do that stuff.
People care about weapons.
Is that literally all you have to do?
Well,
but you can like.
The more money you put into the account, the more money you can get back from the thing. That's the thing. I used to play it super competitively. I can sell this if the thing with TSM falls through, TSM Clash Royale, which I'm also applying for. If it falls through, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put it up on G2G.com and sell it. Not an advertisement. It's literally just.
How much would a level 5 town hall be?
What? Level 5? Like $12.
What about a level 7?
I don't know. I just said $12 because it wasn't very much. But, I can put it in right now. How much? But, okay. There's something I want to bring up. There's something I really want to bring up right now. Ninja. I hate him. So...
Yeah, so do I.
It's just... He's such a hypocrite.
Imagine and then suddenly the entire channel just loses subscribers.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, if he asked me to join him in a game of Fortnite, I wouldn't say no, but...
I'm looking... No.
Like, if Ninja asked me personally to join him in a game of Fortnite, like, I wouldn't say no, but...
Yeah, me neither.
I just...
Okay, this is a decent base to attack. What the fuck? How did I just happen upon this?
I just don't... He doesn't seem like the kind of person that I'd want to be a friend with.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went to battle, and the first base I come across is a Town Hall like 6 with over 200,000 golden elixir and like no weapons.
It's been such a long time since I've seen a base. There used to be bases, so easily raidable bases with like 2 million gold and 2 million elixir, and you could just run in with, I don't know, barbarians or archers and pick them off, and 100% is base. And I literally just loaded up Clash Royale just because they're clan wars. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you didn't know about
Also,
that.
speaking of, see what's funny is I'm as we're talking, I'm sitting here playing Hill Climb Racing.
I'm literally like raiding a base as I'm doing this.
I'm playing.
He just got
House
easy.
Flipper.
He's fucked.
I'm currently playing the level seasons with the maxed out Jeep because it's literally where I'm the best at.
Wait,
I can usually get about 5,000 meters.
I'm gonna join the clan and send you this replay.
Alright, I just booted up the game. It says Supercell right now, but we can go on for like another 15-20 minutes. But oh, new loading screen. It's been such a long time, but you know, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something really important, but I guess it wasn't important since oh wow, my base got raided, but wasn't a victory, I guess. And Strontium still up. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna join that quick when I'm done.
I have a message.
I'm about to 100% this guy's base.
Oh man, it's just like some of those types of games. They're just so dead now, honestly. But they bring back good memories.
Somewhat
do.
sad, but you know.
Like Pokemon Go. That's more of a recent one, but
Pokemon Go.
it's a good game.
It really
honestly,
was. It was a good game until everyone realized,
Like-
hey, I actually have to go outside to play this.
I,
Wait, can I get an invite? Oh, I gotta leave my clan first. Never mind.
I still have I still have it on my phone just because I don't want to lose the account because the account thing messed up. So if I delete it, it will delete the actual account. So I'm like level 24 or something like that.
Wow.
I played that game a lot because when I was playing it up in New Hampshire, I lived next to like I could do a path where I'd walk like 2 miles and I'd go past about 30 to 40 Pokestops.
But
And it's a super populated area, so I would get like 60 Pokeballs and I would use like basically all of those in a day.
hold on. Something is burning in my house, so be right back.
Okay then. You're just screaming. you just hear Brody screaming. Fire!
Fire!
Also, a new game coming out in like 3 days from now. Raft. I want that so badly. Because I think you heard of it.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Well, basically, you start out this little tiny raft floating through the ocean, and you have a hook, and there's stuff that floats by, like resources that float by, and you have to use your hook to grab it. As you progress, you can build your raft out to be bigger. You can build nets to catch resources for you. You have to build like a water purifier to get water from the seawater, and then you get a fishing rod to catch food. You can, if you get really lucky, you can get a potato and start growing food.
All right,
It's really cool. And the new version, there's actually islands you can stop at. I have no idea what good they do yet, but dude, I want it because I played it back when it was like super early access, and it's so much fun.
What game is this?
Raft.
Oh, I love that game.
It was like a temporarily a big thing on YouTube for a couple days. Not sure if you've seen it, Bodie.
Yeah, I have.
But the new version they're coming out with releases in 3 days.
Oh, really?
It has multiplayer.
Does it really?
Yes, and it's so much better.
Hold on, I
Like,
have to open the sparkling water. ASMR.
they've added. Like, I can one up you.
Uh oh. No, don't do it.
So my strategy, currently my new strategy for Clash of Clans, is to upgrade my generators and storage first, then upgrade my war camps, and that's it until I can afford to upgrade to the next clan castle.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can attack and get loot for my army camps.
I'm actually gonna get on right now just to check on everything.
See,
I sent you a replay if you want to watch it.
again. Well, actually, not again, but I always say that. For sparkling water, seltzer water is terrible.
Oh yeah.
You have to add quite a bit of flavor in it to make it good. But, oh boy. Not sponsorship. Clear American Sparkling is by far the best, other than soda.
I've never tried it. I just drink LaCroix.
You watch
All
the replay, my boy.
I just the Clear American Sparkling Water, it's just 1 liter bottles.
Oh, then I have seen it. I have seen it.
They're so good.
This is brand Voss. It's okay, but the bottles are really cool. They're like just.
Okay, I'll put it in this perspective. I like Clear American Sparkling Water as much as 12-year-olds like Fortnite.
Oh, no way. That's pretty. You must really like it then. Dang.
Yes,
it's destroying the base.
Like I don't drink regular water. I just drink sparkling water.
Yeah, me too.
This dude got fucked so hard by all the wizards. I almost said withers.
Actually, I'll be right back.
I love when I can just do a clean. Did I say queen?
Queen sweep.
A queen sweep. Yes, a queen sweep.
Dang, Alex, I didn't know you were 12 with braces.
Burn.
100%.
Burn.
I forgot Kippy was even here.
How dare
Oh
you
no!
forget me?
Stop playing. Drama alert. Intro. Okay. But, you know, all this stuff with leagues. There are Clash Royale and Clash of Clans leagues. I get Clash Royale, but Clash of Clans leagues? That doesn't really make much sense. I guess it could work if... It'd have to be super organized. Then again, so does, you know... Clash Royale. You have to get in one big clan and... Oh, excuse me. Sorry to pull a mic.
Yes, you have to burp.
Yes. But, you know, I used to be... Oh, it pains me to say this. I used to be so good at Clash Royale. I used to be so freaking good. But is that something to be proud of? Is that something you want to flaunt? No, not really. Not for me. Some people might argue, oh, yes, if you're good at something, then show everyone that you're good at it. It's really one of those things that you don't want to flaunt. And I did it for a while. I'm like, yes, I'm so good at this game. Guess how many trophies I have. Guess how much money I spent on this game. Guess how many cards I have. Guess what level my, I don't know, guess what level my P.E.K.K.A. is or something. But
yeah,
it's you wake up one day. It's not that you contemplate it. You know, it's just a thought off the top of your head. At least for me. Why am I doing this? Why am I wasting my time? Well, not wasting my time. Why am I wasting my day on something I don't enjoy? I could... Okay, this sounds really cheesy, and who actually wants to do this? I could be, I don't know, out with my family right now. I could... There were times where I would, you know, my parents would be going out to eat with my sister, and they say, you want to come? I would say, no, I'm streaming Clash Royale. And it was so stupid, because I fell into that trap. And I did play Clash of Clans on the side. It was fun for a while. Until then, I was like, I'm not playing these phone games anymore. It's so time consuming. And how can someone be, sucked into this game, on that large of a scale?
Yeah.
I feel like I wasted 3 months of my life on that. And, I was in a freaking league. It was crazy. A rising league was like Nova or something, Nova Esports. I was in Nova USA for a while, which I think was at one time a leading clan. I think it was number 1 at one point, and I don't think many of the Nova players play anymore. I think they moved on to like League of Legends or something. But it was such a mistake. And now that I think about it, I think of it more as a joke, and a joke and a cautionary tale, like a freaking satire of people who are like, oh yeah, I totally get it. I really do get it that people stream these games and they really enjoy it. But Clash Royale, oh my gosh, it's so repetitive and so, I don't know, so exhausting to talk about for 3 to 4 hours a day. And I was miserable doing it, and I hated it, so I quit. And people are like, oh, yeah. I hate you now. You're so garbage. I'm like, how about you try to get a following of 300 to 400 people every night? It's really difficult. I plugged it everywhere I could. That was before I made this Discord. And, I was self-made. I did that all myself. And then I woke up one day. I hate this. I legitimately hated it. I just wanted out. So I quit that, and then I had nothing else to do. It's interesting, because I was like, I have to get out of this. I hate this. I have to do other things. And then I'd cut everyone off. I'd realized I'd cut everyone off. I tried to, I don't know, get my friends to do stuff, and they were, basically kicked me out of, their group or whatever, because I was always streaming Clash Royale. I could never do anything. And so, then I eventually got back with them. And it was terrible. Because I legitimately that's the story of how Clash Royale almost destroyed my life. And I had to get out of it.
Okay, yeah, so I'm back. But I'm gonna go ahead and get Save the World because, yeah.
What's this game Stellaris? Because it looks sick as fuck.
Oh my god, please get it, please get it. I want someone to play with.
What's Stellaris?
Never heard of it.
It's a space game. It's a space strategy game.
Is this like a galaxy I'm watching? I'm watching a time lapse.
So basically, it's a space strategy game. You have to build up your empire, and that it's really good.
Never heard of it. Well, actually, I have, but I haven't heard anything about it.
Are you playing against NPCs, or are these other players in like
you
a lobby?
You can play against NPCs. There's a huge modding community for it, and you also can do multiplayer.
Oh, that sounds fucking cool.
And they bring out DLCs pretty much every 3 to 6 months.
How much is it?
Right now, Paradox is having a massive sale. Like, Paradox games are on sale at the moment. If you go to the front store of the Steam page, you'll find it.
We should have... Oh, are we still live?
Oh, yeah. We got like 7 minutes. 6 minutes.
I'll say this. Actually, I'll say it now. Next week, we should have a stream about, like, SpaceX and, like, space as a thing.
Oh, geez. I don't know anything about that.
Dude, if Oxen's and me are here, we got you covered. Like, you can take a break.
Right.
Okay, the base game at the moment is $15.99.
Because SpaceX...
Which is pretty cheap
and, like,
for it.
ULA and NASA and Blue Origin, all those companies, space is going to be pretty fucking big.
Even the new Boeing CST-100 concept.
Yeah, within the next 20 years, space news is going to make like the Apollo era look like child's play.
I have no idea where to even start about space.
Oh. I have a million topics. I could probably do 3 live streams just on space.
Space, it's big, LOL. That's all I got.
I was about to say that. I was about to say, just to say space, just say about space. It's very big.
We could probably do like an entire live stream just on SpaceX.
I'd probably go to sleep. Not even lying.
So, Alex, basically, the four main things you want to get is the base game, of course, Apocalypse, Utopia, and Synthetic Dawn. Those are like the main best ones.
You know what I just thought of? Back in my day, you could actually unlock.
Get right back again.
You could actually unlock characters and hidden areas and all that. And now it's like, to get that character, you have to pay $5.99. Haha! I was like, okay, that is 5/7 of somebody's minimum wage. And it's like an hour, almost an hour's work to get one character.
Does anyone here watch Isaac Arthur, a YouTuber?
I'm thinking. No.
Oh, he's awesome. You should watch Isaac Arthur. I'm surprised Oxen hasn't heard of him.
Oh crap! Even talking about Clash Royale and why I didn't like streaming it made me exhausted. That's how much I don't like it. I had fun.
But I love Isaac.
I had fun playing. I didn't have fun playing competitively. I had fun, playing casually. But then when I started playing competitively, I played it for so freaking long, and it was just so draining. And
wait a minute, Bodhi, do you have to save the world on PC?
I have it on PC and PS4. It's cross-platform.
Okay, good, because I just got it on PC. I was like, wait a minute, if you have it on PS4, oh boy.
I have it's cross-platform, so I bought it on PC, and then it goes to PS4.
Because oddly enough, Fortnite is cross-compatible between PS4 and PC, and Xbox and PC, but it's not cross-compatible between PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah, it's forbidden. Sony didn't allow it, and it really makes me mad.
Yeah, there are no games in existence that are cross-compatible between PS4 and Xbox. Well, PlayStation and Xbox.
Get your panties out of a wad and just let your community play with, it's like Romeo and Juliet, Some people are like, oh, we can't play together, we have Xbox. And they're like, oh no, you have PS4.
Yeah,
and it's just like, oh no, I guess I'll never see you again, friend. But, I still love you. No homo, though. But it's just, I don't know. So it's like, Sony's fault. Microsoft reached out to Sony, and Sony's like, no, you suck. And it's just like, come on, Sony, please. It's infuriating to think about. But
because I play on PC. I have a friend who only does Xbox. I have another friend who's also his friend who only does PlayStation.
Yeah.
We're just like the three corners of existence.
And there's Nintendo Switch. Hey guys, I'm
with the Nintendo Labo.
So, Alex, are you gonna get Stellaris?
Maybe.
Nintendo Labo. It's expensive cardboard.
So, anyways, because the base game is basically the base game, just strategy.
Wait, I get one last thing. It's really, really good. It's a little point I wanted to make for the live stream.
Okay.
Ready?
What if you want to go to heaven, but God said
Oh man. Okay. Thank you for watching the Tilted Teen podcast. I almost stumbled over my words there, but I didn't. Tune in next week at 8 p.m. EST for an unknown topic because I really need to get this thing organized. Hope you see you there next week, and goodbye.